Now, Kenya's inflation increased for the first time in 6 months to 4.4% in August compared to 4.3% in July 2024 on the back of rising food prices, energy and transport costs. In the period between August 2023 and August 2024, food and non-alcoholic beverage prices increased by 5.3%. But as Jimmy Mbogo now reports, despite inflation remaining well anchored, Kenyans are still decrying the high commodity prices and a diminished purchasing power and competing wallet priorities.
The latest data from the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics indicate that for the month of August, inflation stood at 4.4%. Food inflation was at 5.3% and fuel inflation was at 4.7%. Non-food, non-fuel inflation stood at 3.5%. On a month-on-month basis, inflation was flat at 0.0% from negative 0.2% in July. Although the data shows that inflation is within the target range of between 2.5% to 7.5%, Kenyans are yet to feel the impact of the change, with some now saying that although the price of key commodities may have come down, they cannot afford it. In the month of August, for instance, the price of 1 kilogram of potato was up 59% year on year, with a kilogram of kales increasing by 37.2%. This is similar to other vegetables such as spinach and cabbage, which saw an increase of 41.2% and 48.6% year on year respectively. The price of tomato and onions was also up 17.1% and 9% year on year, although the price of wheat flour and sugar reduced by 12.3% and 27.5%. For many Kenyans, other aspects of the food basket remains out of reach.
Kitu kama mafuta kupika pia ni bei kali. Hiyo haijateremka kabisa. Hata kama vitu ziliteremka ni kidogo. Tuseme tu ni kama zote ziliteremka. Then hata kama ziliteremka pesa iko wapi? Unasikia ngumu kwa siko lakini una pesa kwa mfuko. We have nothing in our pockets.
Naweza toka huko kupira niende shopping South B. Kama huko kwetu kilo moja sukari ni 130 na South B ni 100, naenda huko. Lakini nasikianga ikinivinya juu ya fare.
According to IC Group economist Chachi Logutu, the consumer price index waiting for food is at 33%. But for the majority of Kenyans who fall within the low-income household, a significant proportion of their income is channeled towards food expenditure at more than 50%.
So when they say that the August inflation is 4.4%, they're not able to relate.
Yeah.
So the disconnect that is normally here, that is the official number, 4.4%, vis-a-vis what is on the ground is basically the differences in consumption patterns per household.
Ogutu project that the remainder of the year could get even tougher for consumers.
They can now tighten their belts higher. I'm looking at it between 4% to 4.5%, so pretty much these levels. But my main concern here is basically on fuel inflation because it's outside our control.
Jimmy Mbogo, Citizen TV, Nairobi.